Hey, what's up? It's Matt with Enlightened Minds. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about conversations and how people have lost the ability to have long, nuanced conversations that really need to be had today because people can't have conversations and agree to disagree and have different viewpoints and listen to different viewpoints. People, and I want to get into that a little bit and talk about why I think that's happened over the course of time, and I want to talk about some of the solutions we could come up with to try to help have better conversations where we can look at different points of views and we can come together and build something. So let's get started. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button down below. Much appreciated. It helps me get my content out there. It helps me reach more people, like-minded people. And I really appreciate it. Let's go. So with conversations and stuff, I think social media has had a big part to do with, people not being able to have full conversations. People like Twitter, for say, they can post something and it's just like a war underneath, but no one's having a conversation. No one can actually like sit and have a conversation with someone. There's very few people. I mean, there's lots of good podcast people that do this, that can sit and have long, nuanced conversations, that can talk and agree and disagree and agree to disagree and have different viewpoints and bring up both sides, and not have that bias. Just be able to have a nuanced conversation, and we have lost that today, and that has taken so much from these generations that are growing up because they're losing their attention span. And when you lose your attention span, you'll lose focus, concentration. So it really has a profound effect on a person growing up when now there's social media all the time and people are just indulging social media and always like looking for them likes because it gives them endorphins in their head, and gives them a feeling, like a high feeling almost, and people crave this now. It's now become part of human society and how people live, and people have to get back to being able to have conversations where they can talk and have disagreements but also agree to disagree and look at both viewpoints, because we need to have this. If we lose this completely, we are not going to be able to have a civilized society where people can sit down and actually have conversations and look at both sides instead of just one side, because you get way more out of sitting and listening to two different perspectives and looking at the different viewpoints, and you making your conclusions of what you think, and how you feel about what they're talking about, and you can take your own opinions, and it's not just one-sided where it's only one side coming at you. You can actually see different viewpoints, and I think this is the most important thing we need to have, is be able to have conversations. This is through history, talking, being able to talk, and every time that, like, freedom of speech or anything like that has been suppressed in history, it's led to where you can't have these nuanced conversations and look at both sides. It becomes uncivilized civilization, and it is not good. So we need to get back to having these conversations and looking at both sides, and people being able to sit and actually watch a long format of to a discussion, a real discussion, not just a couple word fight back and forth, because that gets you nowhere. You get nothing out of that. It's only creates, just the system is inside. It's just ridiculous, and we need to get back to being able to have these conversations. Alright, so I want to close up with how I think that we could keep these conversations going, is we get more people that are open-minded, that have different viewpoints, and get podcasts, get different platforms that you can use, that you can talk about whatever you want, and have different views, and continue no matter what. Because if we lose these nuanced conversations and we're not able to have these anymore, this is the freedom of speech being taken from us. And we really need to understand that, continuing to have this, and then also you need to work on your focus, your concentration, your mind, having a better consciousness, and understanding that you know nothing, but you can learn a lot. But you still don't know nothing at the end of the day, because this world is insane. So you have to continue to have these conversations. You have to work on your mind. You have to work on your concentration, your focus, and continue doing this and using less social media, and things like that will really, I think, will really help. And we'll see. I mean, this life's unpredictable. We don't know the future, but all I'm saying is if we lose this way that we can talk and have different expressions and viewpoints, we will not end up in a good place. And this is all I'm trying to say and point out. And it's a really deep issue that needs to be discussed. And I think it's very important. So that's what I had to say for today. I'll talk to you guys later. And hey, don't forget, hit that subscribe button down below. Much appreciated. It helps me build my content. It helps me reach more people. Just get this information out there. And I appreciate it. Talk to you later.